Hey everyone. Okay, so I've got two setups here today for videos, simply because I'm having some trouble with the video's quality, with the sound quality. So I decided to set up two different ways. So I'm gonna basically speak into the one, and I'm hoping that if this video quality is not great, the sound quality is not great, that the other video will pick up what we need. And so I'll be using that one instead. So just bear with me while I get these changes all fixed up and decide what should be used and what will be used in the future to come. So anyways, Shannon, Lynn with Divine Bliss, want to just get right into a reading, see where the divine takes us. I am a channeling oracle card reader. I've been channeling books, audios, videos, the whole of the creation series for the past 14 plus years. And so what I want to do is bring forth information and guidance for the Twin Flame Collective in Twin Flame Union. So not just for the Twin Flames in Union, but I mean Twin Flames singles, just information for Twin Flames in general. Okay, so here we go. So the 3 card decks that I was led to use from within this reading here for us is the Akashic Tarot by Shannon and Klindler. I've never used that deck before, so today is going to be the first time. The second deck is the Wisdom of the Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. Now, I've used those before. And again, wrapping it up with the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, great. So what I do is I just shuffle the cards, what falls out. I ask for guidance. I get sometimes pictures drawn into the cards, the pictures, certain areas, and then I get channeling from there. And this channeling started out 3 or 4 words at a time, which over the years has become more fluid. And I think that is because of my own ascension process, so that we're given more information as we ascend, and also our gifts are, like finely tuned as we ascend. So that's who I am, what I do. So let's just get right into the reading. Let's start with the Akashic Tarot. Now, I did some shuffling on all of the cards beforehand, but what I want to do is just do a little bit more shuffling and just get the right cards for us, get the information that we need to move forward on this journey, so that it's easier for us, so that we know and we have the tools that we need along this journey to help us along our passageways. Because many times we get help from others, but like I was saying in the previous video, it's always through our very own discernment from within. So let's ask our angels and guides. Here we go. One popped out already. Let's ask our angels and guides what information they have available for us, and let's see what we get. The first card that popped out is the 6 of Roses. The 6 of Roses, the War of the Roses. Like I said, brand new deck for me, so I have no idea what that's all about. Not that any of the messages are the same anyways. It seems like it doesn't matter what decks I use, whatever cards come out, there's different messages and meanings dependent upon what time or place, time and space that they come forward through. So 6 of Roses, the War of the Roses. So I'm just going to ask for, see if there's another card or two or whatever that they want to bring forward for us with the Akashic Tarot card deck, or if that's the only one we need available for us. Okay, so there's a story, and it just popped out for us here. So we're going to start with, so the next bunch of cards that came out, there was 4 cards that came out just all of a sudden here. So we got the 6 of Roses, the War of the Roses. We got 5, Hilarion. No idea what that is. The Queen of Forces. The Queen of Forces. We got 14, Initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Wow, these cards are very different for me. And the last but not least card in this sort of, I think of it as sort of like a series of messages or a storyboard or a storyline. The last of the 4 is one of forces, the Akashic field. Okay, so I'm getting the message that we need a little bit more information here. So I'm going to just grab another card or two and see what is coming available for us through the Akashic Tarot. Okay, there's another one just flipped on. Nope, 2. Oh, Jesus, nope, 3. Oh, 4. Wow, okay. So we got a pile of messages here. So the next 4 that jumped out is our 7 of Forces, balance. We got the Queen of Roses. We got 6 of Keys, increscent moon. And we have, last but not least, number 2, the Akashic Library. Okay, so we're just going to start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the first card that popped out for us from within this reading here is the 6 of Roses, the War of the Roses. Okay, so I'm just going to ask, you know, what that is, what information that the divine, our angels, our guides have to come forward for the each and the all of us. Okay, so first thing that came forward is the kingdom of the heaven is reached from within all of us, from within each of us individually. And to just know that once we reach these kingdom of the heavens within, that we each are shown to be as we each individually are. But not only that, but that we each are given as equally in this as well, which just means that as we come forward to and for the betterment of the alls from within this whole series or sequences of events and manifestation through creation to and for the betterment of the alls, from within all of this, we then are shown to be who we really and truly are. But not only that, we are also shown to our true gifts from within. So these true gifts do come forward for the each of us from within this as we each bring it on forward to and for the betterment of the alls. And so these things I'm hearing, like these things are tweaked, or these things are brought forward in the knowings and the beings of as, which just means that as we step up and on into these true gifts, that we bring on forth out into our outer worlds here to and for the betterment of the alls from within this whole series or sequences of events in manifestation through creation for this new and better world in which we all wish to live and to thrive from within, that we each are given then different passageways of light that come forward for the each of us from within all of this. And that just means that we each are being brought forward into the light of day from within the each of this by showing of our true selves and our true trespasses of whom we really and truly are from deep within, from within side of ourselves. Because we each are and have been given the true light of the Lord from within, which is our true knowings from within each of these things, or of these passageways of light forms that come to be not only from within ourselves, but from within the whole of the community, as we are bringing these messages to the light of the Lord from within each of them here as well. And so I'm hearing that, you know, once we each are stepping up and on into our true self soul and our true self souls and our true heart's desires, once we each step up and on into this true power, these true powers from within each of us, as we are each now shown to be as, or from within each of us as whom we really and truly are to and for the betterment of the alls, as we step up and on into these true tools or passages of light forms or ways of beingness, we then are guided to then just so much more from within this Akashic field, or this Akashic field of enlightenment from within each of us, which just means that as we are shown to be from within each of us is how we are shown to then become from within each of us. So as we are shown to be, which means as we are just stepping up and on into this and our true powers from within, as we are stepping up and on into this individual beingness of our true self, souls, and our truest desires, we then are led to just that much more from within all of this by the beingness of whom we really and truly are, because from within this beingness of, or from within these steppings of on into the true lights of the Lord from within each of us, as we step up and on into these true individual trespasses or forces of light beingness, we then are just guided to that much more from within this. Okay, so next I'm going to grab the 4 cards that came forward for us, and I don't know if they're going to be any given. The divine the divine comes through in whatever ways they come through, and so the ways that I always think, oh, they're going to go in order, never happens. It happens however it comes through. It comes through. I never know, and I guess it's kind of exciting that I don't ever know, because it's just it's more fluid and it's more enlightening to me as well, because I never know what's coming next. There's so many times that I am just so truly astonished by what comes through for myself and for the betterment of the alls, that I guess I wouldn't want it, or I wouldn't have it any other ways than that, just simply because in the ways that they bring things forward for the each and the all of us, just blows my socks off sometimes, which is just more validation and more true empowerment for me to move on forward in my mission on and who I really am, and to come forward as what I've been shown to be and stepped on into from within all of this. So I'm just going to keep on going as I'm being led to from deep within me, as I am now, here showing you all to be as well, which just means that as they bring these true messages or passages of light forms here through me, for us and with us, that we're all learning the right ways to be and to do and to have from within all of this, me as well. So they're just bringing forth that, I'm in this learning process here as well with all of you here. So so as to say that I'm, on this journey right along with you is they're saying, like, is about as clear as a bell as you can be, kind of thing. Okay, so I'm just asking, where do we go from here? We have Hilarion, we have the Queen of Forces, we have Initiation, this Count Saint Germain, and we have the Akashic Field. Okay, we're going to start at the beginning, they said. We're going to start at the beginning. Hilarion. No idea what this is, what it means, not a clue. Just going to ask what they want to bring forward from within this. Okay, so as they're bringing forth here, as we're bringing forth here, meaning the angels, as we are bringing forth here, from within each of you, from within these trespasses of light forms and of light beingnesses, just know that you are being guided individually and as a whole here, from within this. And so I'm getting from within this, this has to do with past lives, I'm hearing like past life or past lives incarnations. Past life incarnations on this earth at this time. Okay, so I think what they're saying here is that for us all to just know that we have been, this is not our first time. This is not our first rodeo. That's what they're saying. This is not our first rodeo. This is not our first time here on earth at this time. We've all been here before. And we've come down here once again to and for the betterment of the world, of the alls, to come forth from within all of this. And from within these Akashic records, or these Akashic ways of beingness, we're stepping up and on into our true lights here, as whom we really and truly are, bringing forth like the true light of the Lord from within each of us. I feel like we're the bringers of the light. So as we're bringing forth these true light beingnesses of whom we really and truly are, we're then accessing these past life records, or records of beingnesses of whom we really are and whom we really were from within past lives here as well. So to just know that as we are being guided here, and as we each reach the kingdom of the heavens within, as we go within to do so, we then are guided to just that much more from within our lives, which just means that as we are being and doing and having as here, we are being brought forth in the knowingnesses of these true past lives that we have also been and done and have as from within. So I'm hearing, so what they're saying here is that we are each showing one another from within these true trespasses of the light of the Lord from within us, that we each individually have not only been here before, but that we each are being here for one another for a reason. That we are here to and for one another, but not only here to and for one another from within all of this for ourselves, but we are being this to and from within one another for the other from within all of this, which just means that as we bring forth this beingness, or these beingnesses of our true self souls from within each of these lifetimes here and now, we bring forward just that much more. We bring forward all of our true self souls from all of our different lifetimes on this earth at this time and for this time and place. So we are bringing forth all of these true passages of light forms, these ways of beingnesses from all of these lifetimes on this earth, so that we can now help the kingdom, of the heavens, of the Lord from within us. Which just means that as we each do reach within us, to reach the kingdom of the heavens within, we then are shown to that much more from within these trespasses of light forms that are here for each of us. From within these, I'm being guided to do this, from within these beingnesses of whom we are and were from within these lifetimes here and now. And from within these scrying works, or from within these ways of beingnesses, of looking into our true self souls and our true heart's desires, the passageways of light forms from within each of us, we then are shown to or brought forward in just so much more from within the each and the all of this from within this. Which just means that as we move on forward from within, I'm getting like these weaknesses of beingnesses, or ways of being, or ways of beingnesses, meaning that we each are being our own true self soul and our true heart's desires from within these passages of light forms. But from within this as well, we are then being led forward into just that much more from within each of us as we go along our passageways of light here. So to just know that as we are reaching the kingdom of the heavens within, we are being then guided to just that much more from within these processes of light forms here as well. So to just know that when you are being and doing as you are meant to in this lifetime, and as you are being brought forward to from within this lifetime here as, or from within, that you will then be shown just that much more from within all of this as you continue on in your steppings, or from within whom you really and truly are from deep within you. So I'm getting like that's the kingdom of the heavens within, from within your steppings of the light of the Lord from within you, as you each individually are and have always been to and through this lifetime and all other lifetimes here as well from within all of this. And so from within these scrying materials or ways of beingnesses, we are then being shown just that much more from within all of these processes, and to just trust in the light of the Lord from within the each of us or the each of yous, because we then will be shown to just that much more from within all of this as we each do continue to step up and on into the true light of the Lord's from within the all of us, individually and as a whole, to and for the betterment of the world, to and for the betterment of the alls from within all of this, to work towards and to create this new and improved world that we all wish to live and to thrive from within, and to know that from within all of this, we each are reaching our own true kingdoms from within, but also in this are bringing forth this true kingdom from without here as well, from within all of this. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go right into the next card here. I don't remember what card was next. This was the last one. I'm not sure. It was Initiation of the Queen of Forces, and I don't know if it matters. So I'm going to ask about, I'm feeling guided more towards I'm feeling more of a connection or a strong energy pull, I guess that's the way to say it, is an energy pull towards the Queen of Forces, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, of whom we each are individually and as a whole. Okay, so I'm just going to ask for more guidance on this. So as we each step up and on into our true self, soul, and our truest desires, we then are shown to be just so much more from within all of this, as these true individuals of love and of light to and for the good of the alls, simply because that is who we are becoming from within all of this. And that just means that as we each do step up and on into our true self souls and our true heart's desires, as these true beings of love and light to and for the good of the alls from within all of this, we then are led to that much more from within these trespasses, simply because we each are here as these true kings and queens from within our lives, that we are brought forward on into, simply because we are now then being brought forward to and for the betterment of the alls, to bring forth these true Akashic records, or these true Akashic ways of beingnesses. So just know that, once you're ready, the steps do appear. So as you do go from within your own true self, soul, and your own truest desires, you will be shown to just that much more from within these steppings of the light of the Lord from within. So I'm seeing sort of like these steps that we're continually on, and we're stepping our ways through as we begin to ascend through these steppings, through these steps of the light of the Lord from within each of us. We then are brought to just so much more from within all of this. Simply because we've not only stepped up and on forward into and through it all, but we're all here stepping up and on into all of these true trespasses to and for the betterment of the alls here as well. So I'm getting the feeling, the knowings that, it's just that much stronger and just that much more potent, because we're not just stepping up into all of this for our true self souls and our true heart's desires, but we're actually stepping up and on into this to and for the betterment of the alls, the whole of the worlds here. And so that just makes this just so much stronger, even in our manifesting abilities to come forward from within. And simply because as we are bringing forth our true self souls and our true souls passages of light forms from within all of this to and for each of us individually and as a whole here, we are becoming stronger and better and more productive in our ways of beingness, simply because we are now bringing like more power forward into it all. there's more power. There's more power in the numbers. There's more power in numbers. So as we're bringing forth our own true powers from within all of this, we are then interconnecting this with all others here as well. And to and from within all of this, our beingnesses and also our manifestation abilities and processes begin to be like highlighted or heightened. I'm hearing heightened. Begin to be heightened from within all of this, simply because we are now manifesting as more than one. We are manifesting as many. And so as we begin to manifest as many, all of the true empowerment or all of the true tools and capabilities are then brought forward just that much faster and that much better and stronger and more vibrant than ever before, simply because we each are here not only manifesting as one, but we are manifesting here as the whole of one, or the wholes of one, from within all of this. Which leads us into initiation and the Count Saint Germain. Okay, so as we are living in this beingness, of whom we really and truly are, these true light sources or light beams, these true light sources or light beams or beingnesses of these light beams, which just mean that as we, it's like a lightsaber, as we come forward from within this light beingness of these beams of light being, of these beams of light beings or beingnesses, we then are bringing forward just that much more for the each and the all of us from within these like light sabers or light swords, swords of light. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I'm feeling like Archangel Michael is also coming forward from within all of this as this protector, archangel that brings forward these light swords of light beingnesses or swords of light beings of himself to and for all of us here as well. And so as we are being this here as well, as we are bringing forward our true self souls and our truest desires as whom we really and truly are, our strengths of this are coming forward here now as these beings of light with these light sabers, these light swords, simply because we are now here fighting as these true warriors of light, true warriors of love and light. This was the first card that came out. We are now here fighting as these true warriors of service, to be of service to and for the betterment of the alls. Because we are bringing forward our true self souls and whom we really and truly are, and we are stepping forth into our own true powers as only we can, as only whom we really and truly are. Meaning we're bringing forth whom we really and truly are as or of, simply because we have now stepped up into our own true powers here and are not afraid to be who we really and truly are not afraid to show our true self soul and whom we really and truly are, and are now stepping up and into our own true powers here, as Archangel Michael shows us to be from within these light sources or these sabers of light beingnesses, so that we can fight the true fight, which is to and for the betterment of the alls in this, always as a way of light beingnesses from within this, which just means that as we come forward into this true light of the Lord from within us, we then step on into our true powers here from within each of us as these true messengers of love and light to and for the good of all, because that's simply what we are, is these true love and light messengers of light. We are these true love and light messengers of true love and light to and for the good of all. And still we are stepping up and into our own true powers here as these true bringers of the light beingnesses. of and from within whom we really and truly are from deep within us, simply because we have now stepped up and on into this true power, because we have now believed in ourselves enough to do so and to be so and to have as from within this as. And so as we continue to be this and do this and have as or from within this, we then will be shown to just that much more from within all of this, this big scheme of things, this bigger picture of things, as we were talking about in the last video here, of the big picture puzzle. And that we are beginning to see all of these true things come forward from within each of us and for the all of us, simply because we are doing the steppings from within the true light of the Lord from within us. Wow. And that's what these books, the creation series, have been about all of these years, all of this 14 plus years for me, to bring forward all of these videos and these audios and these books and these workbooks and these newsletters and these worksheets and the modules and the whole of the creation series, to bring forth the true light of the Lord from within each of us, so that we can step up and on into our own true powers from within all of this, so that we can then spread the word of the Lord from within all of this as the new bringers of the light forms from within all of this, so that we can step up and on into our own true powers to and for the betterment of the alls, so that we can create this better world for all of us to live and to thrive from within. That was a mouthful. And so just know that we are all bringers of the light. We are all coming to and forward for all of us, the each and the all of us, simply because that's who we are and that's who we've come to be from within all of this. And there couldn't be a better way to be, to do, and to have as from within this lifetime here and now. And I can tell you that from my own unique experience, which has been very tough at times. Don't get me wrong. It has been one hell of a hard journey at times. It has put me through the ringer. It has brought me forward in so many knowings and beingnesses, and has broke my heart, has made me struggle, has, made me crawl on the floor in these hardships of whom I was, whom I wanted to become, whom I wanted to step up and on into, but was afraid to do so, and took the hard roads sometimes to get to the here and now of my life, but could not be at a better place right here and now. Now that I've stepped up and on into my true power of who I really am and who I'm meant to be, and who I'm here to come across as or from within all of this, for the each of you here as well, as you each are going to be doing for yourselves and for the betterment of the alls here as well. Once you step up and on into your own true powers from within, as you continue to step through and from within the light of the Lord from within the each of us as or from within. So just continue on your steppings. Continue to be, to do, and to have as from within this. And as we each do continue to be, to do, and to have as or from within this as, we then ascend to just that much higher spaces or places or synchronistic opportunities of enlightenment, they're saying, simply because that is who we each are individually and as a whole. And as we continue to step up and on into all of this to and through us and for the betterment of the alls, we continue to ascend just that much higher from within our own knowingnesses of from within all of this. And so as we continue to do this and we step on into this, we ascend into the higher realms of beingnesses here as well, to and for the betterment of the alls. And then in this, we are then able to bring forward just that much more from within all of this. To and for the each and the all of us from within all of this, to and for the betterment of the worlds from within all of this as well. So it really is a stepping process that each of us are on from within our own individual journeys, and from within this as or in those true lights of the Lord from within this. But not only that, but we are here for the betterment of the alls from within this, so that once we seek and search from within all of this to come forward as this to and for the betterment of the alls, we then are shown to just that much more as we continue to ascend on upward into the true light of the Lord's from within the each of us. As we continue to ascend upon those steps that I just showed you from within the book that was channeled, Tools for Life, years ago now, as we continue to step up and on into these true channelings from within each of us as we continue to step up and into these true light of the Lord steps from within each of us. We then are brought into just so much more of these trespasses simply because we now are open to it all. We're not only open to it all, but we begin in the stepping. We are open to the beingness of all of this and the doingness of all of this, as only we each individually can, to and for the betterment of the alls in and from within all of this. So for me, it's all about the stepping, the ascension, and the comings to be from within all of that here as well, and hearing. Okay, so last but not least in that fourth section there was the Akashic field. So I'm just going to ask what that's all about. Let me see what we get for guidance information here. Okay, so I feel like it's all about energy. It's all about the energetic beingnesses of whom we really and truly are from within all of our past lifetimes here as well. And to bring all of those things, all of those attributes, all of those pure talents forward on into this lifetime here as well, so that we can then access all of these true materials here as well, to and for the betterment of the alls from within all of this, or all of these recesses of our mind, of our true minds here as well. The subconscious, the superconscious, and the conscious minds here as well. They all work in conjunction with one another to bring forward all of our true tools from within each of us, so that we can then begin in the living of each of these true things from within us. But not only from within us, but then from within this Akashic field of energy, or this Akashic field of energy, or this beingnesses of the each of us, as we are now shown to be from within all of this. So as we are being shown to be, which just means as we are beginning to step up and on into all of this, we are being shown just that much more from within all of this. From within all of this and all of these trespasses of light forms, which come forward from within your cerebral cortex here, so that you can then be manifesting as these true manifestor magicians that we each truly are and now will be coming forward as from within all this, simply because we have reached these energetic beingnesses of from within all of this energetic light forces, or energetic streams of income, or streams of beingnesses of what you all intend and want to be, do, have, or become from within. So as we get on into this stream of light beingnesses, and you know from within this that you are being this being of light to and for the good of all, with this lightsaber, this light source of beingness, and you are stepping up and on into all of this as this, bringer of the light force here, this army of light forces, that we are then stepping on into this Akashic records of beingnesses, energy sequences of events here, simply because we will be simply in the stream of things here then, which bring forward these energetic frequencies of love and light to and for the good of all. And from within this energetic love and light frequencies come forward more energetic passages of light forms and beingnesses of and to and for each of you from within this. And then you are then ascending to just that much more and bringing forward just that much more from within these energetic connections or beingnesses of light forms, simply because you are being the light form in action. You are being these light forms in action in the beingnesses of your true self souls and your true heart's desires in and from within this Akashic records of beingnesses, which just means that as you are in the flow of things here, as you are in this peaceful, blissful flow of whom you really and truly are, and you bring forward these light passages of light forms from within all of this, and you are in this beingness of this energetic flow from within all of this, you are then manifesting as this to be from within you as this. And once you step up and into this light form or this light beingness of this energetic being that of whom you really and truly are and always have been from within all of your other lifetimes, wow, then look out world, here we shall come being those bringers of the light beingnesses from within all of this, simply because our sables will be lit. Sables will be lit on fire from within all of this. Our swords of love and light will be bringing forth the true lights of the Lord from within each of us. But not only that, but we will be here manifesting as these true master magnetic magicians that we once were and now truly are, bringing forward ourselves from within all of this as. Which just means that as we bring forward our true self souls and our truest desires from within all of this beingnesses of from within all of this, or these passages of light forms here, we then are much more aware of the awarenesses that we have, that we come to be from within, simply because we are now in this energetic beingness of these light forms. And from within this energetic beingness of these light forms, we then project or bring onto us the light, the true lights of the Lord from within us, from within this calm beingness of, or this energetic lightness of, which just means that as you are in the flow, in the state of flow, and in the state of easement, you will then begin to bring forward just that much more in your true lives here as well. And that is in and from within the manifestation process of or from within all of this here as well. And so just know that as you are bringing forth as these true bringers of the light forces that each of you here now then are, you will then be mastering and manifesting as these true master magnetic manifesting magicians that you now here are becoming, simply because you have already gone through the processes of being the magnetic magic manifester magicians that you now truly are and have become, but are now stepping on into just so much more than that here now then as well. Okay, wow, okay, that was cool. Okay, so the next 4 cards we have here are 7 of Forces, balance. We have the Queen of Roses. We have in Crescent Moon. And we have, the Akashic Library. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm just going to ask what these cards, I'm going to lay them out on the table here, and I'm going to just be guided to whatever cards they want to go to from within all of this. Okay, so just going to ask here. I feel really, I'm feeling really, the energy from that was just really high, really, I'm just vibrating from that. So I'm just sort of like trying to sort of come down a little bit from that. That was intense. Okay, so I'll just ask what these next 4 cards have for us in store here. So I'm just going to ask, I'm just going to go to balance here first. Okay, so, So as you balance these scales from within each of you, meaning the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energies, as you balance these beingnesses of or from within all of this, you also are then just shown to just that much more from within your lives here now, because these scrolls of life, or these ways of being, or these ways of showing yourself up as, or whom you really are, which just means that once you balance your true energies, your yin and your yang, your masculine, your feminine energies, you are then brought into true alignment with whom you really and truly are. Simply because that is the ways that it was always supposed to be, was for each of you as true twin flames here to come into true and direct alignment from within each of yourselves as whom you really and truly are, before you come into this pure, complete union here together as one, as in oneness, I'm hearing. So just to know that you each individually are your own true selves, souls, manifesting processes. And not until the each of you are here manifesting as these true master magicians that the each of you here now then are becoming or stepping on into, not until you reach this heightened level of awareness and this beingness from within your own true self souls here, will you then come into true and direct alignment with whom you really and truly are. Will you balance these energies of the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energies from within all of this. Not until you reach the true kingdom of the heavens within will you be able to access just that much more from within all of this. Not until you are then brought into true and direct alignment from within all of this to come into true and perfect union together will you then be shown to just that much more. So just, I think they just reiterated that you need to become whom you really and truly are yourselves before you come into true and direct alignment with your true twin flame, to be or to become or to come into ascension form as of or from within all of this, simply because you are not here in direct alignment with whom you really and truly are. The yin and the yang, the masculine, the feminine energies are not balanced here yet. And so from within these balancing of the scales, you will then be shown to just that much more from within each of your lives here now as well. So just come forward as that, or from within that, healing that as that, those each things do come forward to and for you from within you, as or from within. Which just means that as you come forward into your true self souls, into whom you really and truly are, and you step on forward as you step on forward into the knowingness of these true self souls and your true heart's desires, and then you do come into direct alignment with whom you really and truly are from within all of this, and you step on forward to and for the betterment of the alls from within all of this, to and for the betterment of the world from within all of this. Guided to this again, to and for the betterment of the world, worlds for all of this and all of us. I'm getting like until you do that, you are not then shown to just that much more from within each of your lives here. Not until you step up and on into all of this from within your own true self souls here as well. So it's like just keep on stepping, just keep on being and doing as you are individually guided to from deep within you. And never give up, never lose hope. Always remember that you are a divine being of true love and light to and for the good of the alls, and you are here for a reason. You are here to step up as this true manifestor magician, but not only that, but as this true saber light force or beingness of light form to and for the betterment of the alls from within all of this, to show up as or from within this as this warrior of light, such as Archangel Michael is and always has been and always will now be here for us, to and for the betterment of the alls here as well. The Queen of the Roses. The Queen of the Roses. Okay, so as you each now do here step up on into the true lights of the Lords from within the each of you as these true kings and queens, as whom each of you really now here are, as you are brought forward into these knowingnesses of whom you really and truly are, but not only whom you really and truly are, but whom you really and truly are stepping up as or from within, to and for the betterment of the alls. As you step up and on into him or her, you are then now shown to just that much more. Now they're bringing this on forth here again for a reason. They want to like drill it home. They want to bring it on home here once again. That we all need to be in the knowingness of this. That as we are each stepping up and on into this knowingness and beingness and havingness of all of this, or from within all of this, to and for the betterment of the alls, that we are then just shown to that much more from within all of this as we continue to be and to do and to have from within this, or from within the each of us as this. So just to continue on from within your own individual steppings from within the true light of the Lord from within you, and you then are just shown to just that much more. So continue on in the stepping. Don't let yourself be stunted by this or that or the other thing again, because in doing that and being that stuntedness, or that person whom is stunted from within your own growth system here, you are then holding yourself back from just that much more that you could be and will be, and that you could be and will be here doing as or from within. From within all of this. Okay, Six of Keys. Six of Keys in crescent moon. Okay, this is feeling like the manifestor magicians. Okay, so as you each step up as these wise, it's like this wise owl, these wise manifestor magicians that you each are individually and as a whole here, you will then be illuminated to just that much more from within all of these processings, or processings of light forms that do come to be from within each of you, as each of you step up and on into your true self souls and your true heart's desires as these divine beings of true love and light to and for the good of the alls here. And you come forward from within these masterpieces of whom you really and truly are, and you bring forward these true attributes and true talents that you have from within you, and you bring these forward on into the light of day to and for the betterment of the alls from within all this. Wow, then you will be truly manifesting as these true master magicians that you truly then here now are, simply because you have not only been true to yourselves, but you are now here being true to all others here as well from within all of this. And so just know that your manifesting abilities will be magnified magnificently from within all of these teachings and these tools and these ways of beingness, is simply because not until you are here to and for the betterment of the alls, continuing from or from within to and for the betterment of the alls, and stepping up for to and for the betterment of the alls from within all of this, you are not then yet led to your true self, soul's, true heart's desires, beingnesses of all of this, which just means that until you are ready now here to step up and into all of this from within you as this, or in this, for you and for the betterment of the alls from within this, you then are not here now ready for what comes next. So be this and do this and have this as this is now here, and then just continue on in your steppings to just that much more. The next card is number 2, the Akashic Library. So as you are shown to be from within all of this, to your own true Akashic records, from within the library of successes here now. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, the Akashic Library, number 2. Puppy dog. Okay. So as you are being brought forward on into your true lights of the Lord from within each of us, from within this true library, or this Akashic Records library of sources, of true sources of love and light to and for the good of the alls. But not only that, these are here for avenues for the both of you. These are here as avenues for the both of you to go down. There's a number 2. So these are here as avenues for the both of you to go down to or from within together here as well. Simply because you will now know that each of you are here to and for one another from within all of these processes, or from within all of these readings, or these ways of beingnesses from within each and every one of these lifetimes that each of you have been to, through, and from within, simply because they have brought you to the here and now of your lives here today as these true energetic beings of love and light to and for the good of the alls from within this enlightened state, or from within this beingness of, or from within these ways of beingnesses of, or from within. Simply because that, or this was the ways. This was the ways of the West here, they're saying. This was the ways of the West. This was the ways that it was always meant to be, to do, and to have, or from within. Simply because you each are here now to and for the betterment of the alls. But not only that, you are here to and for the betterment of yourselves here as well. And for the betterment of each other from within all of this here as well, dear ones, they're saying. Simply because as these true beings of love and light, to and for the good of the alls from within all of this, you are now stepping up and stepping on forward here to and for the betterment of the alls, but not only for the betterment of the alls, but to and for the betterment of yourselves and all others. In and from within these workings of the soul series, manifestations or processes of love and light, to and for the good of the alls. Do you want to know why, or are you wondering why this is all coming to be the ways that it is here now? Simply because that was the ways of the West. That was the ways that was always meant to be, to do, and to have. Or from within all of this was the ways that it was being brought forward for the both of you as, or from within all of this, simply because you are here to and for the one and or the other, but also you are here to and for the one and alls as well here. So just remember to always bring forth all of your true life passageways and ways of beingnesses here to and for the good of the alls, but also remember that you are doing and being and havings from within all of these true trespasses here as well, to and for the betterment of yourselves here as well. There's no better ways than that to be being here and doing here as, or from within all of this, or all of these trespasses of love and light, to and for the good of the all, simply because that is whom you were meant to be, and that is whom you are now becoming, or are now manifesting as these true magnificent master magicians that you each now here are becoming. But not only that, but that as you each now are here being in the processings of, or in the steppings of the true lights of the Lords from within the each of you use here as. So just to know that these Akashic Records library of materials are here for the each and the all of you to come forward from within, but not only come forward from within, but to access, so that the each of you may bring forward all of your true attributes and trespasses that you have gone down and upon in all other lifetimes here as well, so that you can bring all of this forward, all of these true processings forward from within the individual and the each of you as a whole here, so that the all of you are now here manifesting as one here, as the ones here, to and for the betterment of the alls here, yes, but also to and for the betterment of yourselves here as well, as these true twin flame manifestor magicians that the each of you here now are. But not only that, but that you've come forward in the beingnesses of here as well, to and for the betterment of the alls, but also to and for the betterment of yourselves here as well, from within this twin flame Akashic Records connection. Okie dokie. Okay, so I'm going to leave those cards the way they are here. I'm going to ask, okay, so I'm going to ask if we need a card or cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. I'm feeling like this is already a long reading. A card just jumped out onto the floor as I was doing that, so we're going to grab it. And it is Co-Create. Anything more in here? Okay, I'm feeling like yes. There's something else we need from within this, and nothing has quite jumped out. It's sort of trying to. Okay, anything more? Okay, we're good. Okay, so we have Co-Create, and we have Round and Round, and we have Chop Wood. Okay, so I'm just going to set those down. Co-Create, Round and Round, and Chopped Wood. Okay. Co-Create. So as you continue on here to co-create as these magic manifestor magicians that you now here truly are, just know that as you continue to be and to do and to have as, or from within this wise, like this wise owl or this wise person of sorts will come forward to meet you and greet you from within all of this as you show your true colors to the light of the Lord from within the each of you's here now as well, simply because that is the ways that it was always meant to be, for you to bring forward all of your true colors here as well from within the each and the all of this, and to show your spots here as well as whom you really and truly are now here, being, doing, and having as or from within. And to just know that these are the ways of the West. These are the ways that it was always meant to be, to do, and to have or from within, simply because that is whom you always were meant to be, to do, and to be having as or from within. To be these co-creators upon this earth that you now here are, but not only that, but to be co-creating the earth as you now here are meant to be doing here as well, which just means that as you come forward and as you step up and on into all of these true processings from within all of these works or these manifestations of materials from within the each and the all of us from within this, that you are then being drawn to or being groomed or brought forward from within the each of this as this true master manifestor magician, that the each of you will then become from within all of this co-creation or these co-creative materials that Shannon is bringing forth for the each and the all of you from within all of this here as well. The creation series is being brought forward for the each and the all of you to become your own true best selves and your own true workings of the light of the Lord from within the each of you here now and always, simply because that is the ways that it was always meant to be, to do, and to have as or from within. And the each of you will know this from the beingness of or from within the each of you's as. So just continue to be as whom you each individually are. Trespassing yourselves as you each individually were brought forward in the beings of, which just means that as you continue to know these knowings from within the deep recesses of your true self, soul, and your truest desires from within all of this, you will then know or be being brought forward in the excess of this or in the needing of this knowledge or these working materials from within all of these manifestation of materials that she is being brought forward here in the beingness of or the doingness of or the manifestation process of from within the each of you here now, simply because you each are your own kings and queens from within the manifesting process of or from within the each and the all of this here as well. So just continue to be, to do, and to have as or from within the each of you as you are continued to be, to do, and to have as or from within the each of you as your true lights of the Lord continue to process you here as or from within this, you begin to feel the urgings or the inner knowings of these true processings from within the each of you as or from within, simply because the true kingdom of the heaven reaches you, begins from within you, and is shown to be from within you, as whom you really and truly then now are and always have been, simply because you are the true lights of the Lord from within the each of you. You are the true lights. You are the true lights and the ways from within the each of you. You are the true light of the ways from within the each of yous here, now, and for the always here then. Amen. I got there. Okay, round and round, round and round. Okay, round and round, these spirals of life. Round and round, these spirals of life, these passages of light forms are being brought forward to and for the each of you. Round and round, they begin again. Round and round, they're being brought forward again and again, so that the each of you come to these deeper understandings from within the each of yous as these true tools are being brought forward from within the each of you, as your true trespasses are being brought forward from within the each of you as, or from within this kingdom of the heavens, which always does, always will, and always has resided from within the each of you as, or from within. So just to know that these true processings will come forward to and for the each of you as you are now shown to be from within you, but only as you are now shown to be from within you, and from within these deep recesses of your minds here now as well. So from within these processings, or from within these works, or these lights of the Lord, of the Lord's workings, or materials from within the each of yous, you are then brought forward to just so much more from within all of these processing, simply because you each are your own kings and queens from within all of these trespasses and all of these workings of the soul series manifestation processes from within the each of yous as or from within this as or not, I'm hearing, simply because you are the ones whom decide for yourselves what ways or what ways of beings or in which ways you each decide to go down or from within. So you each individually decide what and whom is true and right for you from within the each of you as this or from within this, simply because you are your own true lights and ways from within you. But not only that, but that you each do discern from there then as well. And you bring forward from within this discernment your true lights of the ways from within you here as well, from within all of this here then. So just do know that only from within you is where these true trespasses of light forms will need to be brought forward in the knowings and beingnesses of, simply because you are your own each individual processors. But not only that, but that you are your own each individual beings of love, beings of light, beings of knowingnesses from within the each of you here as well. Which just means that only when you know to be, to do, and to have as or from within will this then be right for you. Simply because you are the truth, the light, and the ways from within you always. Always. You are the truth, the light, and the ways from within you always. So go there and seek that and be that and do that from within that. And you will know the true ways of the light of the You will know the true ways of the light of the Lord from within the each of you is here now and forever then. Next was chop wood. Chop wood, chop wood. Chop wood. Okay. So as you are being brought forward in these workings of the soul series, or as these manifestations of materials are being brought forward to and for and from within you, as you are being highlighted, or you are being enlightened from within all of this as to whom and what is right and true for you from within this chopping of the wood, or from within these steps or these stages of beingnesses, or from within these workings of the soul series materials from within all this, simply because you will be stepping your own processings from within all this, simply because you are here as each individuals are known to be as, or from within this you are each individually known to be as only whom you can and now will be, simply from within these processings, simply because you are here as only you can be and shall be and will be and know to be, which just means that only you know what and whom is right and true for you once you seek within for it. So go within for your own true lights of the Lord from within you, and then take these trespasses of light forms and reach within and acknowledge from within that these are here for you and to you, here to and for you, to and for the betterment of the alls, but also continue to chop wood, which means just continue to work on your own passageways of light forms from deep within you, as or from whom you really and truly are from deep inside of yourselves. Continue to be whom you really and truly are, as only you yourselves can, simply because you are the only one here whom knows whom you really and truly are and shall always be then, simply because you are the truth, the light, and the ways from deep within you, for now and always. Okay, awesome. Last deck, last but not least, I want to finish up this reading because, wow, this is a long reading again. I'm really sorry. It just so happens there's a lot of information that they want to bring forward, and so I'm just being an open vessel to, to just open myself up to whatever needs to come forward for the Twin Flame Collective. And so I'm just here, like I said, I'm here as this vessel, this open vessel for them to come forward to and for the each of us and as a whole. So here we go. So I was guided to the Romance Angels for last and not least. So just going to ask for a card for us, or cards, or whatever they want to bring forward for information or guidance to wrap up this this reading. So right away we got flirt. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Flirt. So I'm feeling like that's all we need. Bottom of the deck though. Bottom of the deck. Oh wow. Bottom of the deck they told me to look at is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So bottom of the deck, overall energy of the reading is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this could be a real a message to you know, the each and the all of us to go within and reach within for those romantic feelings, to flirt with possibly your divine counterpart. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There's a combination message here that this is for the overall energy of the reading for true twin flames. And so I'm feeling like these are your true trespasses of light forms for the right here and now of your life, simply because if you want to become whom you really are and were always meant to be here, that this is coming forth for you here for a reason now. To look within and to go within as to what and whom is right and true for you. So I'm just going to set that down, and I'm just going to ask for more channel guidance and information from within flirt and romantic feelings. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that I'm hearing like some of you are not yet stepping up and on into your owns here as this true energetic being of love and light tuned for the good of alls. And for you to do this is for you to show your true self soul, for you to step up on into being this this person, this energetic being of love and light tuned for the good of alls, and to show yourselves in, I'm hearing like in manifesting ways, which just means to show of yourselves in these flirtatious ways that show whom you really are from deep inside of yourselves, to show your intimate, true, real, and true selves in a fun, I'm hearing like in a fun, fantastic way that shows them whom you really and truly are from deep inside of yourselves, but also shows them your true, intimate, romantic feelings of whom you really and truly are here for them. And to step up and to show them each individually that you are here not only for them, but here for yourselves as well. So that you can step up and on into this union stage here, being and doing as these true light beings of love and light tuned for the good of alls, but not only for that, but also for yourselves here as these true magic manifestor magicians that each of you here now are, but also that you're stepping up and on into these true master magic manifestor magician types, I'm hearing. So to just show your quirky, funny side, but then to also express your true feelings of love and light tuned for the good of all, but not only that, but your true feelings of love and light tuned for your divine counterparts here as well, to show that you are each on your own individual journeys here, that's true, but also you are here to show one another whom you really and truly are from deep inside yourselves, so that you can now step up and on into your true romantic unions here as well. So to show the one and the all of us whom you really and truly now here are, but not only that, but whom you've now here stepped up and on into, as whom you really and truly are and were always now here meant to be as, and to show up as, and to express yourself as. So what they, the angels, are here saying to and for the all of us, to and for the good of us from within all of this, is that we are here as one, but not only that, we are here to be as one, or to unite as one here individually as a whole, so that we can now here manifest as the true master manifestor magicians that we each here now are and have always been brought forward on into, or being brought forward on into, to reach the true lights of the Lord within, and to these true trespasses within, which will then highlight or heighten our awarenesses of just that much more, to bring ourselves into true romantic union with the ones we love, with whom we are here to be, to do, and to have as, or from within the each of us as these true romantic souls, or true romantic beings of love and light tuned for the good of the alls, but not only that, but that we are showing up as, or from within this as. Okay? So that's what I got for that. So I'm going to end the reading there. It's time to go. So everybody have a fantastic day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Take care of yourselves, step up for your journeys, and just know that we're all here for one another, and to show up as that and to bring yourself forward as that. So take care. Talk soon.